I went to, and when I walked in, I was nervous, and my husband came with me because I was so nervous because it's a big campus. And when I got in there, I set up an appointment. And so when I went in to speak with him, he basically just told me how I couldn't do it, you know? Yeah. I mean, it just crushed me. Like when I left out of there, I walked out and I was crying, and I sat down and I just cried because he told me, by me being a full-time having a job full time and having a family, he was like, it's going to be pretty hard for you. And I was like, yeah, like I knew all of this stuff walking in the door, but he kept telling me how hard it was going to be for me, basically saying that I don't think you can do this unless you have everything online, and that's not what we're providing. We don't have all online classes. He told me that I would literally have to quit my job. And so when I came to Amberton, it was just like so welcoming and practically held my hand throughout that whole process. So I went for it. Because I'm older with a family, full-time job, and going to school full-time, going into school was pretty nerve-wracking for me. When I got my first assignment from Miss Green, I did something wrong. And initially, I just got a little frustrated because at that moment, I just felt defeated. Like, I'm not going to be able to do this. It's no way in the world that I'm going to be able to do this. And when I emailed her, she just emailed me back so compassionate and just so sweet, just basically saying, hey, take your time. This is how you do it. And I'll give you until this time to get it done. And when she did that, it took the load off of me, and it made me feel like I can possibly do this. I love her so much for that. If you're working full time like I was and going to school full time like I went full time the entire time. The one thing that I learned to do is just to enjoy the moment. And once I passed that semester, go out and enjoy, do something, something to celebrate that, because it's a moment. Like, we're in school and we have children, we have husbands and wives, and we have full-time jobs, and Amberton caters to all of that.